Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm Gamesplaining Nova Luna.
So this is the setup for Nova Luna at the beginning of a 2-player game. 3 or 4 players are able to go in as well, just adding extras to the top of that pile. The turn order is whoever is furthest at the back, which at the moment both of them are furthest to the back, and then the person who's on top. So white would go first. If white has gone, it's now black's turn because black is at the back. But if black doesn't use a 3, maybe they use something that is a 1, like this card here, they move to there, which means it's their turn again. If they manage to move to there, it is their turn again. Now it is white's turn. What you are doing on your turn is you are selecting one of the 3 tokens that's in front of this marker. So for example, white might choose that one, which means they'll move their marker forward 6 spots, take that and put that in front of them. This marker now moves forward, and black is now going to choose between one of these 3 tokens. Now, if they choose this one, they'll move forward 3. This marker will move forward again, and it's black's turn one more time because they are furthest to the back. They might, for example, choose that one. The next one that you choose must go orthogonally adjacent to the one that you already have placed. And every other tile that gets placed through the game now needs to go orthogonally adjacent to stuff you already have on your board or in front of you. So if he moves that forward 3 to there, and he may just, for example, grab that one. And that would then move him forward the 1, now allowing white to have a go. Okay, that's the selection of tiles. What do the tiles actually do? What are we trying to do with this game? I'm glad you asked. What you're trying to collect or get within a serviceable position, and I'll talk about that position in a second, is what is in each of these spots. So you'll notice that last tile I took has none of these other dots on them. That is just an orange tile. What you're trying to get is this tile, this marker is looking for 1 orange, 1 yellow, 1 turquoise, 1 blue. The tile itself doesn't count as the blue, by the way. So whatever you try and get in the circle has to be next to it, not the actual tile. Once you have completed a tile, you'll then add one of your markers onto that spot. Now that hasn't been completed, so I can't obviously do that. This one is looking for 3 of the red tiles. Now there are 2. Do you notice that this one is included? This is what's called a chain. As long as one end of the chain or one part of the chain is attached to that, then that is fine. So if this one is then added in, that has completed a chain of 3, which would then put that marker up there. Now the problem with this is that this one cannot possibly be finished, because if you were to put this tile in there, there's no way to add a yellow tile next to it. And that is pretty much the game. You're choosing a tile from here, placed on there, and the position of those placements tells you what you're able to mark down. The game finishes when you run out of markers. They suggest on games that you use less of the markers for each game. I don't know if that's 100% necessary, but there it is. Just something to think about as you're kind of moving forward. These empty spaces remain until we come down to 2 tiles being left. When there are 2 tiles left, the person whose turn it is can choose to take one of those 2 tiles, because you're always looking at the 3 in front of where the moon is. Or if they don't like those tiles, they can then replace all of the empty spots around the circle from the box. The game will finish when either these markers are all out, or all of the tiles from the box and all of the tiles around the circle have been cleared. I will leave it there. Please go ahead and watch my gameplay to get a feel for how the game actually plays. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be gamesplained, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.